Today, I want to talk about 5 mistakes that will keep channels small in 2025. These are the things that I'm really going to be personally focusing on and that I see most important for the YouTube algorithm and general growth on the YouTube platform. These are things that were starting to work towards the end of last year, and I think you're going to have to double down, especially as a small creator. The first one is video packaging. Now, video packaging refers to everything from the idea to the title and the thumbnail. So it really is the complete packaging of the video. But now it also includes the first 30 seconds of the video, the introduction. So the intro, you've obviously got the autoplay now on YouTube, so people see a little bit of that. But also, we lose almost 50% of the people watching, depending on your videos and your audience. We lose them in the first 30 seconds. So you really have to retain and grab people in the first 30 seconds to get them to watch the rest of the video. And I would argue that the rest of the video after that doesn't really matter that much. So you should be investing as much time and energy as possible into making sure that the first 30 seconds really hooks people in. Now, obviously, we're not all great at storytelling, but you want to try and follow a format that works for that. You know, ask a question, double down on the title and the thumbnail so they know that they're in the right place, and then really try to motivate them to continue to watch. Give them a reason, a curiosity, a hook to keep watching, a reason to stay to the end. So you really want to be focusing on that first 30 seconds. But as I said, the complete package is the idea, the introduction, the title, and the thumbnail. So you want to be making sure that you're leveraging curiosity in your title and thumbnail. Your thumbnail in general, there's different rules on this, and there's plenty of content out there, but I would keep it bold and simple. You know, really tap into the curiosity side of getting them to draw their eyes in. So maybe a big, bold image of you or something that brings authority. So maybe that's an item that you're talking about, that you then basically bring that into the thumbnail with 2 to 3 words, maybe 4 words max, chunky, contrasting text that stands out. And look at the competitors' videos, see what's working for them, see what other people are doing, and grab ideas and use them for the same thumbnail. You also want to maybe tap into a little bit of FOMO and a little bit of desire. So fear, desire, and curiosity are going to be the main things that you want to tap into for your thumbnail and title. The thumbnail wants to grab the attention. The title then wants to elaborate a little bit, but still maintaining a degree of curiosity. And then the hook wants to deliver and really pull them in. That's the one that finally gets them to watch the rest of the video. So I think video packaging in 2025 and beyond is really going to be the most important part of the video, especially as we start to produce more vlogging style of content and, you know, simpler, fast-paced, no edits, no real research. We're going to be producing a lot more content in 2025 with the rise of these vlogging strategies and these faster types of content. So the packaging is going to be the main part of your actual work, that you put everything into that, and then you just have bullet points for the rest of the video so that you can produce it quickly and it doesn't take up too much of your time. Point number 2 is not having an avatar for your channel. Now, I keep bashing on about this, that the algorithm has changed and blah, blah, blah. Basically, the algorithm has gotten smarter. So the algorithm has gotten smarter, and now it understands the individuals. It understands you. It understands me better. So it knows what we like more. And also because it's pushing out more content to smaller channels, it's got a sort of broader, more content-focused strategy rather than a channel-focused strategy. And that means that you need to have an actual avatar in mind, because YouTube is going to pull content towards that avatar rather than push it towards them. So based on their likes and interests, it's going to, like a magnet, pull content towards them. So you need to get into the mindset and really think about psychology these days. So you need to be a psychologist on YouTube now and to understand what it is that they want. What is the problem that they desire? So I always bash on about examples such as fitness. If you're making lots of fitness workout videos, you really want to understand, why are they doing the fitness videos? Is it just because they want to do fitness exercises? I'm sure there are a degree of people that want that, but most of them want the outcome. They want to lose weight, they want to get stronger, they want to be able to play with their kids, they want to, you know, age gracefully and have a strong body so that they're not decrepit and disabled. They want to feel better. They want the benefits that come with it. So you really need to be tapping into the dreams, outcomes, goals, and desires of your avatar. So I would say in 2025, make sure that you have an avatar, even a loose avatar. You know, you don't have to necessarily break it down to saying that it's Lucy who lives in Suffolk in the UK and she is over 40 and she likes playing tennis and owns a horse. It doesn't have to be so targeted. And you want it to be broad enough so there's broad enough appeal and enough demand so that you're still going to get the views, but you want to tap into who your avatar is and that particular group and the pains and struggles and goals and desires of that particular audience. Point number 3 is going to be using shorts in the wrong way. Now, whether you love shorts or hate shorts, the data is kind of in. YouTube is still pushing shorts above long form content, so they don't really play nice. They're just not playing nice anymore. Yes, you can make the strategy work, but just using shorts for the wrong reasons is where I think people are going to struggle. Because if you're just using shorts because you feel like you should use all of the tools that YouTube gives you, then you're going to fail. Because YouTube has lives, you could do podcasts on it, you can do shorts, you can do community posts. You could almost grow a channel now with just community posts alone. And then you've got normal lengths of content. The platform is expanding. They've got memberships, communities. It's going to keep going. They're going to have Facebook groups and everything style in there soon. But it doesn't mean that you have to use everything. I love Apple products, but I don't necessarily buy every single product that they create. I use things that are useful to me and what I'm doing. Now, shorts, they're great, but they will pull away from your long-form content. So if long-form content is what you want to be creating, then I would say unless you have a really good strategy, and most of us don't with shorts, then I wouldn't use them. I'd either have 2 different channels, so a shorts channel and a long-form channel, or I would just focus on long-form because that's generally where the money is at the moment. But if you prefer short-style content, then just make shorts. Don't try and mix them too much because it doesn't cross over. They're 2 different audiences. It's almost like 2 different platforms. This shorts is more like TikTok, and long-form YouTube videos are just in a world of their own. They're completely different. Now, long-form does cross over to podcast, but that's a whole different conversation. But what I would say is using shorts in the wrong way is not going to help you with your growth. It will bring in vanity metrics. You will get more subscribers and more views much faster, and that will make you feel better, but it's not necessarily going to make you more money. So if you have skills, especially if you're an online educator, I would probably, and to be honest, the over 35 demographic, I would stick to long-form content because over 35 people watch more long-form content and they are the fastest growing demographic on YouTube. Whereas if you're doing a slightly under 35 and you prefer short form, then stick to that by all means because those are the biggest demographic on short form content. So make sure that you have a strategy with shorts. Don't just use it because you think you should use it. Point number 4 is having no branding for your channel. Now, because of the rise of faceless channels, and I've had many different faceless channels, but the difference now and the reason I'm solely going into more of the only branded content where I see the rise of vlogging content, and I think this is going to be the 2 camps that you either sit in. It's going to be faceless or it's going to be more the vlogging style of content. Now, I'm betting on the vlogging style. Don't get me wrong, faceless is going to be massive, but the rise, the benchmark and the quality, with all of these tools doing the creation for you, just about anybody in the world can do it. And that means that you need to be able to stand out. So even if you've got a faceless channel, that's fine. If you don't want to be on camera and you want to use AI tools and everything else, just know that the competition is fierce within that level because the barrier to entry is very low for that. So you need to make sure that you're bringing branding towards that. So yes, I've seen many faceless channels explode to hundreds of thousands of subscribers in, just a matter of months. But they had good branding. They used their own voice and they brought personality, a particular style and energy, and also maybe characters and branding to it. So you still need to find a way to bring your energy, personality, and uniqueness to that faceless content. If you're just using tools like InVideo or whatever else, and you're just pumping in a script or you're even going to AI and going, hey, based off this title idea, generate a script and create a video. And then you go, oh, wow, that's great. I'll just upload that and I'm going to start making some money. No, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. If anybody can do it, if anybody can push a button and generate a video, it's worthless. It's essentially worthless now. And now YouTube is going to crack down on that slightly. Don't get me wrong. I think AI is here to stay and it's just going to get bigger. But if you want to stand out and you want to make money and you want to get sponsorship and you want to grow your channel faster and have a loyal, engaged audience, then even with faceless content, you need to have branding. You need to have a brand and a mission behind that. And the same obviously goes for you and your face. Now, your face, is going to be your brand potentially, and it's going to be easier for you. So your opinions, your views, your face, that makes your channel unique. No one else can do that. So I would still have an element of a brand and an idea. And that's what takes me on to point number 5, which is not having a clear goal or mission for your channel. Now, you may have heard of people talking about treating YouTube as a real business. And I think this is important, but obviously not everybody wants to do YouTube as a business. Some people are just doing it as a creative outlet. They just want to document their lives. They want to have fun with it. And that's absolutely fine. But you may not get any views. You just need to understand that. Without a clear goal or mission for the channel, the changes in the algorithm, this means that you just uploading random content isn't necessarily going to help you win. Everything I said before about the avatar and so on, you still need that on a personal branded channel. So if it's just for friends and family, this is absolutely fine. But otherwise, you need a goal or a mission for the channel. Who do you want to help? Who do you want to serve? How do you want to make money? If it's a business channel, what problem are you fixing? What is the outcome of the channel? For example, I'm helping people get more into vlogging and grow on YouTube. I'm helping people create YouTube channels that can change their life and, potentially give them an income and a life of freedom. So I have a mission and a goal behind my channel. But you need a mission or a goal for yours, be it personal or business. So you just need to make sure there's a focus to your channel. Now, if you would like more in-depth training, then you can get our free 30-day YouTube growth sprint. We'll link to that in the video description, and that will take you through step-by-step the process of starting and growth sprinting your way to success on YouTube. As always, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, hit the like button. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you inside the next one.